before anything else, of course, was it like a month ago or maybe a few weeks ago? Of course, we have to congratulate our Philippine national esports team, Team Cebol, for all the success that they had. Not just our MLBB team, but our entire esports team across different games. We won a good amount of medals. Not all of them gold, but a lot of podium finishes. And of course, even if for the teams that weren't able to finish podium, super proud of them, all their effort, the sacrifice they put in, and congratulations to Team Cebol. And of course, our own MLBB Cebol. Nakuha natin ang gold medal. Yes, we can still be very happy about that, even though we're getting into MSC. It's been weeks. It's a tremendous achievement. So to Blacklist International for securing the second MLBB gold medal and the second gold medal for esports in the latest SEA Games. All right, so Team Cebol, I can't wait to see the next Team Cebol action. I'm not sure which international tournament it would be. I think it might be Asian Games. We shall see. But for that, we have MSC coming up and the rest of the show. So tingnan natin ano yung papag-usapan natin with our quick rundown of all the topics for today. First up, papag-usapan natin yung format ng MSC. After that, we're going to be breaking down the groups. There's a lot of teams. There's 4 groups, so there's a lot of breakdown to do. We also have our favorite thing to do in day 0, and sometimes in recall, it depends. We have the Dream Team Draft. Slight adjustments to the Dream Team Draft. More about that later. A new segment that we call Is It News? So, is it a new segment? Yes, it is. More explanation on that later on as well. You don't want to miss it. And of course, our favorite part that everyone likes to screenshot. Don't post any context. Next thing you know, we get haters. But it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Predictions are hot. Sometimes they're controversial. But I love that it becomes a big talking point in the community. We have group stage predictions to close out the show. So let's start it off and talk about the format of MSC 2022. And I don't think it's that new or that foreign to a lot of people, because I think it's very similar to a format, to the MSC format last time, wherein you have 4 groups and all the champions from MPL Indonesia, MPL Philippines, Malaysia, and Cambodia, if I'm not mistaken, were automatically slotted into the 4 groups. And the top 2 teams from each group, sila yung magka-qualify to go to the playoffs. So whoever is at the bottom of their group at the group stage will be eliminated. And so let's look at the draw results. And since we're going to be doing the breakdown later on, I just want to ask you guys, you don't have to go super in-depth since we'll do the in-depth discussion later. Like at first glance, I'll start with you, Burger Kim. Ano yung grouping dito or the team in which, the grouping. Ano yung grouping dito na para sa'yo na that caught your eye?
Well, obviously Group B, because look at that. Both RSG teams are there. So, I mean, congratulations to the entire RSG organization for getting Singapore and getting like the Philippines championship for MPL. So that's such a feat for them. I think that's the first thing that caught my eye. 2 RSG logos in the same group, right? That one
Sandwich.
plus obviously a group as well. IDNS, Smart Omega, and RRQ Hoshi. I feel like this is, I don't know, Group C is very heavy for me. IDNS, I had the privilege of casting the Mekong qualifiers. I saw how they played, and I feel like they really have a fighting chance here. But the thing is, you're going up against the Filipino powerhouse, the defending champion, Smart Omega. Then you're also going up against the Indonesian powerhouse, RRQ Hoshi. So I think that's also very heavy. So what caught my eye was definitely Group B and Group C.
Oh, yeah. Actually, same with you on that. The 2 RSG logos, and the first time I saw the group stage when I saw IDNS in between RQ and Omega, more on my thoughts on that during the breakdown. What about you, Naisu? What caught your eye with the groups?
I said the same thing. I was like, hey, man, you see Group B, at least RSG is making it to the playoffs, right? So you can say that. We just don't know which one. So... I saw that too. I was like, wow, that's funny, RSG sandwich there. But actually, the one that really caught my eye is Group D, because I feel like when you look at Group D, it could literally go any scenario, anyway there. I feel like both like those three teams in Group D all have an equal chance of just surprising people, and I want to see that too, especially for a team like Orange, Orange Esports, or even Impunity, right? I've had the pleasure of being able to cast for some of the games of Impunity and other tournaments, and I think they're great. And I think they honestly are somewhat of a, I don't want to say dark horse exactly, but they're a team that a lot of people should pay attention to. So I honestly cannot wait to see what happens for Group D.
Oh, yeah. We'll get the explanation as to why we should watch out for Group D even more from Naisu later on when we discuss the breakdown. Before we move on, quick hi to everyone in the chat right now. Thank you so much. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to, I was about to say subscribe, but you don't subscribe here. You follow to follow the Commentary Facebook page. Shout out to OSX. He's here. Francis, I miss you, bro. Errol Yera. Errol's also here. He's someone that we see often in the streams here in Coventry. Al Rahim is also watching right now. JM, Ray Ash, of course. Cedric Cheng. Who else is here? Mark Darwin. I think I named everyone who commented right now. So if you want a quick shout out, comment down below. Okay, so and then of course after the group stages, we'll have the playoffs. Do we have the format for that? No. Yeah. No. Okay. No. It's that. It's just remember this: top two teams from each group will qualify to the playoffs. All right. So just remember that. It's only 2 days for the group stages. If I remember correctly from the schedule, day 1 will be Group A, Group B, and then day 2 will be Group C, Group D. So by the end of day 1, we'll actually already have 2 teams eliminated from MSC. Kasi it's gonna be 2 groups per day that will be fighting it out. Okay, so that's why you have to watch MSC all the days. Although I know we all have commitments, but as much as you can, panoorin niyo yung MSC 2022.